And we're live. Welcome to the 4-Day Gratitude Manifestation Challenge. If you are ready to create the life you want, if you are ready to get into a better mindset, if you are ready to learn to manage your mind and use the power of frequency and the power of gratitude to create the life that you want, then now is the time, and this is your day to get started. My name is Grace Gravestock, and I have been able to create some amazing things with just a pen and paper. And I started with 5 minutes a day. Now I do a 10-minute daily gratitude practice, and I've been able to create some amazing things, including a relationship with a partner that I absolutely love. And I've created opportunities for jobs that just popped into thin air. I learned about this when I had an ex who was depressed after not being able to get the job that he wanted, not being able to get any job that he wanted for a very long time. And I saw him do this for, I think it was about 6 weeks. And so after many years of not working, out of the blue, he got invited to apply for what was his dream job at the time. And it was such a powerful testimony to me to observe that I thought, you know what, I can do that too. And so I did. When I left my job without having another job in place, I was so upset. Some things happened, bullying, I'll just say it that way. And I was just fed up, and I left my job and I started doing this practice. And it literally took just a couple of days. I wrote down 4 things at the time I knew what I wanted in my next job. And I said, I'm so happy and grateful that I work for leaders that I can respect and learn from. I work with people that I like and they like me. I get to use my skill sets in change management and communications, and I get paid to travel. And you know what? I wasn't sure how much I wanted to travel. And so this is the beauty of what you're going to learn today, is how to use a gratitude journal to get clarity. So I will finish the story in just a few minutes. I want you to get out your pen and paper. I like to use just a basic spiral notebook just because I like to hold it and I like to move it around. And I like to keep track of it too, because you'll want to keep track of your results. And so it's been since February. We have a beautiful community of people that meet every day to do a gratitude practice together. So if you're interested in joining us, I'm going to put this link below. It's called the Alignment 365 Results Club. And it's all about using gratitude every day. It's free every day to get in alignment with your vision. Leaders have vision. And when we choose our words, when we choose our way of being in the world, like, you could be tired, but you could say, I choose energy. And you'll be surprised at how you can get a burst of energy, even if you're tired, for instance, even if you have some serious life challenges weighing you down with money, with work, with relationships. This is your opportunity to shift all that in just 10 minutes a day. So the daily gratitude practice is where we do that. And it's just 10 minutes a day. The whole call lasts for 15 minutes. I'm going to demonstrate it today. So I'm going to greet you and we'll chat for about 2 more minutes and give everybody a chance to join us. Get out your pen and paper. I will give you a prompt. You'll have 5 minutes for each of 2 prompts. And these prompts will show you how easy it is for you to create the life that you want with just a pen and piece of paper and 10 minutes a day. So to finish this story, that was on a Monday when I decided that I wanted this new job, but I wasn't sure how much travel I wanted. So at first it was 50%, and I wrote that down. The next day, someone out of the blue called me up, a recruiter from LinkedIn, and she said, I saw you on LinkedIn. I think this job would be perfect for you, but here's the thing. It requires 50% travel. And I just about fell off my seat. I thought, how did she know what I wrote down? That's so crazy. And then I thought, 50%, gosh, that's a lot. So the next day or that night, I changed it. I'm like, I think it's maybe 40% travel. Maybe 40% would be the right amount. So I wrote the same 4 things, but this time I get paid to travel 40%. And I kid you not, the very next day, a different person called me and said, I found you on LinkedIn and I have this job and it sounds like a good fit, but here's the thing, it's 40% travel. And I was just like, how is this even possible that this could happen? I mean, they're giving me these random weird percentages that are exactly what I wrote down in my journal. And even then, it wasn't quite feeling like the right amount. I'm like, well, technically I did some more research. And I'm like, well, what is 40%? It's a lot of, maybe that's more than I want. So the next day, that night, I wrote down in my journal, I recommend you do this 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night at a minimum. Ideally, it's 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes at night. But you know what? You do what you can and you get started. So anyway, after that third time, I'm like 30%, maybe the same thing happened. And it was so crazy. And then I was like, you know what? I really just want one short trip every month to get me out of the house. And I want somebody else to pay for my travel. And I want to go somewhere, for work. Wouldn't that be fun? So finally, when I got to that was the fourth day, and I got to 20% travel. And it was soon as I got to that, I was like, yes, that's what I really want. And in my heart, it felt peaceful. It felt good. And I'm like, yes, just one short trip a month. That would be great. And boom, as soon as I had that clarity and I had that peace within me, I got a call, and it was the recruiter that I'd been wanting to hear from for a couple of months, and it hadn't worked out, and I couldn't figure out why, because I was a perfect fit. And that led me to getting my dream job in a couple weeks later. And it happened because I used this practice. So I have a lot of other stories I want to inspire you today, but let's get going. We've got, I'm going to give you 5 minutes in the first prompt. The first prompt is this: I am so happy and grateful that. And this is where you fill in the blanks. Try for at least 3 things that you're genuinely happy and grateful for. I like to think, what happened in the last 24 hours that gave me joy? So, and then I write, I'm so happy and grateful that I enjoyed this, fill in the blanks, and then fill in the blanks with why you enjoyed it. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to see if I can get a 5-minute timer going, or I might just be manual, but let's do this. 5 minutes, go.
You're muted.
Nope. Okay, I just found the timer, so let's do it. 5 minutes. If you haven't joined us, if you're just joining us, if you're just getting started, pull out your pen and paper, get a journal, and write down, I am so happy and grateful that, and fill in the blanks with at least 3 things you're genuinely happy and grateful for today. And why? Write down why. That's important. In case you're wondering why we're doing this, we are raising our frequency. We're getting into a frequency of gratitude. And we're realizing how fully supported we are and how much we have to be grateful for. So 30 seconds left. Try to finish your thoughts. At least 3 things that you're genuinely happy and grateful for now. Okay, and we did it. It looks like we did it. So 5 minutes. That's how long 5 minutes is. We can do this. And if we focus our mind and our attention on just for 5 minutes, we can do miracles. So now we're going to write down 3 things that you're genuinely happy and grateful for that you don't yet exist, that you want to have, that you're genuinely you can feel them, you can see them, you can smell them, you can touch them in your mind's eye, but they don't yet exist in front of you. So 3 things that you want, but you don't yet have, that you can genuinely feel happy and grateful for now as if they already exist. Another way to say this would be, today I'm committed to creating, and then just see it, feel it, smell it, taste it, touch it, and write it down. Oh my gosh, I think I just reset the timer accidentally. Okay, let's see. How do I remove that timer? I see we have comments. Oh my gosh, look at all these comments. Great. Oh my gosh, Colleen. Colleen says, hello there from South Africa. Hi, Colleen. Thank you for joining us. Look at her. Lindsay says, great morning. Lindsay's serving people in her business while she does the gratitude practice. I love it. Thank you so much, Lindsay. And Joan is here. Joan is here from the Philippines. Hey, Joan. And look at this. Cheryl says, morning. Okay, you can be seen on YouTube. Great. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. I see Rusty. Rusty is with us. Let's see. Okay, Rusty says, I have a question. Many times it's not possible to write my hand for different reasons. How can I make it that typing or dictating into something will make the experience just as amazing? Yes. Rusty, here's the answer to that question. A lot of people have asked me that. And you know what? There's not a wrong way to do it. I think there's ways that are more effective, but if you can't write or you don't want to write, it's okay. You can speak into your phone. There's a lot of apps for that. There's something that my brother told me about recently. I'm looking at it now. It's called Audio Pin, and you can speak into it, and it will actually use AI to format what you're wanting to say, and to write it better if you needed that. That may or may not be the right answer. Use an app or something. I would just speak it. The important thing for you, Rusty, and I know your configuration, Rusty is what we call an initiator. She's got a motorized throat, and so I'm an express builder. So for those, both of us have motorized throat. So let's see, that'd be about close to 40% of people have this. And if that's your configuration, then what you'll want to do is actually speak it or write it. Either way, for everyone can benefit from writing, everyone can benefit from speaking it. But the thing is, we're using words to create what we want. And so when we use those words with energy, that's when we're going to see amazing results. I see Mary. Mary is here joining us from Sedona. Hi, Mary. Thank you for joining. Oh my gosh, Sam, I haven't seen you forever. Sam is joining us. I know Sam from LinkedIn. We've done change management work as well, and she is joining from Los Angeles. Hey, Sam, so good to see you. That's so awesome. Okay, so what have you created today? What did you create with your gratitude practice? Anyone want to share in the chat? Normally I'm not going live on live stream. Normally we're doing this on a Zoom call. So when you join the gratitude practice, I'm going to find that link here. When you join the daily gratitude practice, normally you will get a Zoom link. I'm going to put that here. I'm going to put that below. So if you go to https://kyr.life/A365, that's our alignment 365 days of the year results club. We actually meet weekdays for 15 minutes. It's free for anyone. And if you want to stay longer and you want to have some VIP access to me, or sometimes what we do in the last 15 minutes, we do whatever the group needs. Sometimes it's meditation, sometimes it's personalized guidance based on your human design, sometimes it's spot coaching, whatever it is, that's what I'm here for. And so if you join the practice, you can get the daily Zoom calls when you sign up here, and when you decide to join us as a VIP, you get to stay for an extra 15 minutes. So that's spot coaching and meditations community. We have a beautiful community that meets every single day for every weekday for 30 minutes. So if you're interested in community, if you're interested in getting results and amplifying your intentions with other people that are like-minded, this is a powerful way. I had invited one of our VIP members to share today, but I don't see her. So I think we will see her tomorrow. We might be having some tech issues. Let's see. I see another. There's Michelle Ann. Hey, Michelle Ann. Any chance you can join us? Michelle Ann says it is so worth it. And Sam says, I start my day by stating 4 to 5 things that I'm grateful for. That's awesome, Sam. That's the way to do it. So the difference between a regular gratitude practice that most people will recommend, which is fantastic, you can't go wrong. You will boost you'll boost your immune system. You'll boost your way of your mindset and your attitude. All of this just by doing the gratitude part. The thing that's different. Michelle Ann, I sent you a link on Facebook. So if you can get that and join me in the studio here, maybe you can share right now. Otherwise, we can do it another day. So the difference between a regular gratitude practice and a gratitude manifestation practice is when we do the first 5 minutes, what we're doing is raising our frequency through gratitude. And that's very similar to what most people know as a gratitude practice. But the second part, this is genius, and this is where it is key. The second part is where you choose what you're going to create using words to create it. See, I had a big breakthrough in my life about 7 or 8 years ago. I went through a lot of personal change, downsizing, layoff, divorce, health crisis, all at once. It was like, yeah, bring it on, all of this stuff. And I really didn't know what to do. I really wanted to check out, to be really honest with you. I wasn't wanting any of this anymore. And I learned about my human design. And I learned that I'm perfectly designed to be and do what I came here to be and do. That put me on a mission. It changed the trajectory of my life. And what it also did is it put me in a position to test drive a lot of the actually, I'm going to say all of the professional advice that I'd been giving my corporate clients about managing change. I thought, surely if I just put this into practice in my own life, the things that I'd been teaching my corporate clients, this could be applied to a personal change. Well, what I found was that there was a missing component. And that missing component is energy and frequency. And I've worked with some of the smartest people in the world. I used to work at Deloitte. I've worked for Warner Brothers, Dell, a lot of big companies. And you know what? Nobody ever talks about frequency. They don't ever talk about energy. And energy is absolutely crucial. David Hawkins, in his book, Power versus Force, he actually measured everything and found out that, and there's been a lot of other research since then, but found out that everything has a frequency. And so when we raise our frequency, we are in a better state and we can create from that higher state much easier. And so what I have seen to be true and what I believe happens, and I've seen evidence for it, and it's kind of on the fringes, so you might not have heard this before, but what happens is when we use words to create, something happens, something shifts. And you can try this out with a gratitude practice this week if you're skeptical, but it's important to do the 2-step process. The first step is getting into the state of gratitude, and the second step is intentionally creating with your words. And here's the key: what you don't yet have, that you want to have, that you can feel grateful for now, as if it already exists. See, the feeling that you have, the emotion around it, the way you imagine it in your mind, our minds are so powerful that it doesn't actually know the difference between reality and what's imagined. There's been some interesting studies on this with athletes. They've actually done some pretty cool stuff by not the physical practice of, like whatever the workout was. I'm not saying don't do the physical practice. I'm saying they've seen evidence that just imagining it actually makes a difference. And it's not necessarily just as simple as close your eyes and, actually it is that simple. If you can feel it, what you want to do is see it, smell it, taste it, touch it, and feel it in your mind's eye and get into that energy. I'll tell you that I have a good friend that I lived with. So during that time, some of you know that story, the ex put the knife to my neck. I had to leave in a hurry. I moved in with friends, and this friend that I moved in with, she told me about this, and this is how I got so excited about it. She said I was sitting on the side of my bed one day, and I was alone and I was single, and I suddenly closed my eyes, and I imagined this man, and I imagined this thing that was going to happen that I just really wanted to have happen, and I just imagined it happening. And I just thought, oh yeah, that was yummy. And she then opened her eyes and she forgot about it. Well, about a month later, she found herself on the edge of her bed in that exact situation with someone. And she was experiencing that very thing. And so that was another reminder to me that, oh my gosh, this stuff works. So I've been trying it out in my own life for quite a few years now. I've done it hundreds of times and it works. So it's pretty powerful. I see some comments coming in, so I want to give you a chance to share. Let's see. Beth says, good morning and happy Tuesday. I'm eating breakfast now, but listening to the end. I get on tomorrow. Set an alarm. Awesome. Yeah, Beth, set an alarm. We'd love to see you. That would be fantastic. Rusty says, so true on exercise. It takes a similar amount of effort. Yeah. Rusty is actually publishing her book on menopause right now. So congratulations, Rusty. You've been a real inspiration for me. Okay, we got 2 minutes left. I just want to let you know that during our daily gratitude practice, the way it works is it's free for everyone for the first 15 minutes because I want everyone to have, sorry, Rusty says postmenopause, sorry. I want everyone to have the opportunity. So you get to get on the emails to get the daily reminder for free. And when you decide to upgrade to the VIP package, that's $33 a month, and you get personalized emails based on your human design so that you can learn about how you're configured. Because when you operate according to your instruction manual, your life can finally be smooth. Frustration is optional. See, for most of us, that's what it is. It's we think that life is frustrating or makes us mad or whatever it is, but that's because it's just a sign we're out of alignment. So to be in alignment is to be in a state of gratitude. It's to be in a state of flow. And how do we get there? We do a gratitude practice. It's one of the easiest ways to do that. And you can manage your mindset every single day with this 15-minute practice. I mean, you can do it on your own, of course, but if you want accountability, you want the timer, you want the community, you want to be with us, please join us. Check it out. I'm going to put the link. Back here. Let's see. Where'd it go? Yeah, if you want to join the Gratitude Alignment 365 Results Club Gratitude Practice, it's A365, kyr.life/A365. And you can get your free Gratitude Practice Journal at kyr.life/journal. So there it is. So what happens normally is we have 15 minutes. It's accountability for you to help you do your practice every day, because hey, we all can set a timer and do it, but it's so much more powerful when you're joining with others who are doing it too. So we're usually in a Zoom room. You get to see everybody's beautiful faces, and we have personal shares. So the first 15 minutes is free for everybody, and then VIPs get to stay on for another 15 minutes every single day. That's more than $1,500 worth of value, spot coaching and one-on-one time with me that normally would cost a lot more. So I love to make this available to everyone because I know that gratitude can change your life. It will change your life. And that's what I'm here for. I want to help you create the life that you want. And the easiest way that I've found, by the way, I'm an express builder in human design, and one of my superpowers is shortcuts. So this is an amazing shortcut that I have found. Trust me, the ex-husband, after not working for like 14 years and getting his dream job out of the blue like that, what I learned is that anything is possible, and we get to choose what it is when we use our words and we get into a frequency of gratitude, because that is how we can change things in our lives in a quick and easy way. So let's see. I see some comments. Rusty says, thank you. You're welcome, Rusty. Feel it, touch it, see it, smell it. Yes, the reason is you want to make it real in your imagination. She says, frustration is optional. Be in a state of gratitude. So simple, maybe not easy, certainly simple. Yeah, it might or might not be easy. I mean, it is simple if you just follow the prompts, and try it. Get into the habit. It's much easier. And address for the journal. Yes, I will put that back in the chat. So the address for the journal is here, kyr.life/journal. So That's it. That's our great gratitude practice for today. Tomorrow, we're going to have somebody on live, one of the VIPs, that's going to share why she shows up every day and some of the benefits that she has seen just in the short time that she's been with us. So be sure to join us at the same time tomorrow. And if you want to get the reminders, then be sure to join the Results Club here at kyr.life/A365. That's abundance. It stands for abundance and alignment. Alignment 365 days. Because look, if you're not lined up, it's kind of like when you're driving down the road and you hit the bumps on the side. Boom, 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 boom. It's not that you can't drive on the side of the road, right? But here's the thing. When you do, that's what frustration is like. So next time you're on the road and you hit the side, I want you to equate that with frustration or anger in your life. You know, depending on your human design, there's going to be a different signs. You'll get those in your free chart, by the way. Let me see. I've got a free chart link here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. If you want to find out what your type is, then you can get and find out what work you're here for. Go to whatsmychart.com. And let's see. Yeah, I know this is a little confusing. I'm getting used to it. I have two things scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Anyway, I choose to make it fun and easy. I want you to say that out loud today. Whatever the change is that you're going through, I choose to make this change fun and easy. Why do I say that? Why is that important? Because when you use your words, when you use the power of your voice, you create the possibility for a different reality. And that's my intention for you, is for you to stand in your power, learn how to use the amazing gifts and resources that are right in front of you. So I look forward to joining you again tomorrow at the same time, right here live on YouTube. And you might be joining us from Facebook or LinkedIn. And I look forward to seeing you there. Let's see, I see one more comment. Yeah, Rusty says, could I have a link to share with others who may want to join here? Absolutely, Rusty. It will be, let's see, what will it be? It will be, you will see the link on YouTube, because I have to do a different link every day because it's a different live. So if you join the gratitude practice, let's see, let me put that one back up. Take that off. Okay. So if you join, how do you get the link? Here's how you get the link. If you join the 365 Results Club, you will get an email every morning, 30 minutes before we start. That's a reminder, and that will always have the exact link of where we're going to be. So kyr.life/A365. So if you sign up today, you will get that link tomorrow at 8:30 Central Standard Time, 30 minutes before we're live, and then you'll be able to join us wherever you are, and that'll take you straight to the YouTube link. So thank you so much for joining. I see we still have some Facebook love from Beth and Joan, and we have all these amazing people joining us. This is so exciting. I'm so happy to see you all. We're live. This is my first live stream on Instagram, and I think we're live on X. We're live on YouTube, we're live on LinkedIn, and we're live in Facebook. So wherever you're joining us from today, I want you to have an amazing day, an amazing week, and I want you to see how powerful you are by using your words and your intentions to create the life you actually really, really want. It's possible for you. It's within your reach. And I'm going to show you how in this 4-day gratitude manifestations challenge. So join us tomorrow at the same time. And I look forward to seeing you then. Any last comments? Anyone here? Nope, I don't see any last comments. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.